Hey Pierre, happy Monday. How are you?
Hey Dave, how are you? What are we covering today?
We're covering comments in Notable.
So why do we even care about comments in collaboration in Notable?
Yeah, so Notable is a collaborative notebook platform, and often when you have multiple users that are collaborating on the same element, in this case, the same notebook document, it can be really helpful, right, to communicate back and forth across the users by using a commenting feature. And so I imagine a lot of you will be familiar with commenting in places like Google Docs, or maybe even Figma, and can see the value of being able to comment in context of the work that you are working on. So again, for Notable here, you may want to comment on some of the content that you're writing in the notebook, and we'll see here in a second, as well as you can comment on the actual data points that you're doing as part of your analysis.
Sounds great. Let's look into it.
Awesome. So there's three kind of areas that you can comment on within a notebook. So there are notebook level comments, and just to get started, I'll show you where you can start within the comment workflow. You saw over on the right here, I have this comment sidebar that I can expand or collapse. When opened up, it's encouraging you to use comments to kind of collaborate with your team. At the very bottom here, you see start a new thread. So I can have this notebook level comment and say, hey, Pierre, can you check out this notebook, right? And have that top level comment that is on the notebook. But more often, you may want to be collaborating and commenting on a particular aspect of the notebook. So I may want to go into this cell. You can see here Pierre is active on the notebook, and we're both responding back and forth in real time. I may want to go into a particular cell here and say, in this case, I'll even tag him. Say, Pierre, can you check out this cell and let me know if I can improve it? Right. Now I've left a comment on that particular cell. Now, as I'm commenting on this, Pierre, you are getting email notifications that are informing you that I've left that comment. So if you weren't on this live notebook and didn't have it open in your browser, you would still get a notification to indicate to you that I've left a comment, and you can go in and review it at any kind of asynchronous point. And these notifications look something like this, right? Where you get an email that says, someone, in this case Pierre, left a comment on a notebook with a link to that notebook, to that comment. So you can click there. You can see the content of the comment. You can click there to link to view the content. View the notebook there. And so there we go, right? So we're collaborating back and forth. Again, I can open this here. I can see in the sidebar the latest comment on any particular thread. You can see the option here to view that prior comment, or I can open it up here within the cell to see, again, my original comment and the response that came back. And so I can resolve this one here, and I can move this import statement as Pierre suggested to a new cell. And there we go. Right? One way to improve that. But now going even deeper than that, one of the really exciting things about what we've done in Noteable is with our data visualization capability DEX, we can now enable users to actually leave comments on a particular data point. So I can pick out this data point here, and again, I could say leave a comment, and again, I could say, at Pierre, what happened here? Because as we're doing this collaborative analysis, right, I may, as a member of a data team, want to ask questions and be kind of collaborative with the people on my team to help understand this data a little bit better. So in this case here, I attached that comment to that data point, and to show you really that it's attached to that data point, I can actually go in and do a filter. In this case here, I'm going to brush a little filter here on this particular area. Say filter that brush area. You can see that comment is still attached to that data point. So as long as that particular data point is still appearing within this the visualization based on the filters that I have or the data that's being shown, that comment will still be there for us to kind of collaborate on.
That's great. And how is that different compared to solutions such as, Tableau or Looker, when you can also sometimes comment on a dashboard?
Yeah, actually, just commenting on the actual data point level is really unique here, and is really kind of one of the most helpful things when you are collaborating with other stakeholders and doing your data analysis. And again, the perfect example like this, right? I may have a particular question, not just about the whole visualization that you're looking at, but by a particular data point. And by asking it and attaching that comment to the data point, you can provide context of your answer, again, related to that particular data point, which looks like this data point came from Western Europe, and so the life expectancy was closer to 1. And so, again, it helps us understand the data. It helps make sense of it a lot better.
Yeah, it's great. I knew directly what you were talking about thanks to the conditional formatting as well. You didn't have to write an entire paragraph to explain. So yeah, super valuable. Thanks, Dave.
Yep. Thank you.